Hey Joe, how are you? Troy Brown here with TLC Web Marketing, and I wanted to make this video for you here. So let me back up a little bit and get this off to you looking at your business here, Walkoff Sports USA. Um, great start to this type of a website. You're probably well aware you're in a very competitive market as far as nationwide ranking and that kind of thing. But excuse me, I wanted to talk really about the top three things that Google looks at in order to get your website ranked. And so those three things are content, backlinks, and citations. And those are the top three things that Google looks at first, and then you've got site speed and a bunch of other things after that. But those are the top three. So I want to look at your website here. Love the video. It's a great modern technique being used by companies for their header. So that's all good. You've got some really good images here, and the way that flows. I saw the site's built on WordPress, which is good. Wanted to point out one thing though. There's no content on your home page. Believe it or not, Google likes to see 1,500 words or more on your home page right here, regardless of industry, to gain credibility in the eyes of Google. So that's the first thing is my first suggestion would be need to add over 1,500 words, and given your competition, we'll see in a minute, it's actually going to be more than that. So I went through a few. You've got some broken links, just so you know. Not everything connects here. You've got some redirects and that kind of thing. Another thing I'm not sure if you're aware of, but I know that Get Bowtied is who you had do your website here, because all of your social links that should be for your business are all for their company, for Get Bowtied. So they actually linked their company to the links on your page. And you may have agreed to that and don't have a problem with that. However, this is another way that you get your site ranked, is by having these three connected for all of your own content. So what I did though, my friend, is I did a search. And so if you're looking at nationwide, which your website reflects that, if we just put in buy baseball equipment, your top three competitors are baseballmonkey.com, baseballexpress.com, and baseballsavings.com. Okay, under that we have Direct Sports, East Bay, and Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, but those are your top three. I'm in Colorado Springs, so this is a nationwide search that comes up here because I didn't specify area. However, right here, these are the ones that came up locally for me in Colorado Springs, but not as relevant, because if you're going to make this site happen, it has to be a national site. So in doing that, if we look at your competitors, first one up here we've got is Baseball Monkey. So let's take a look here and see how much content they have. So they've got a lot of images, brand names. Here's some content. So not a lot of content. However, all of these links are driving power for all of this equipment on their first page. So that's the reason that they're in the number one position. And then another reason, let's see here if we can look at some of these images. Okay, so this is another thing that, believe it or not, that Google looks at that I wanted to alert you to. Any and all images that are loaded onto a page, they actually have done this correctly, because you can see they have keywords: baseball equipment, baseball gloves and bats, baseball gear. Those are all primary keywords that they're ranking for. Okay, and so their images are tagged properly. Most companies do not have any of their images tagged properly for keyword optimization. That also counts as content. So that's the number one position. Number two position here is Baseball Express for your competition. And take a look at what they've got. And check one of their images also. Wood bats by brand. Okay, so not bad. Definitely labeled and in the wheelhouse there. Check one more. You can see See if it comes up here. It does want to come up. So keep going. We got more brands, bags, gloves. Okay, red, white, and blue collections. That one finally popped up. Not as relevant. Okay, so as you can see, quite a bit more content, more color, more images, and that kind of thing. So this is what we would want to look at building towards. And then number 3 position here, baseballsavings.com. Very similar layout, as you can see, for all of them. They've got images of equipment all over the first page, high gloss, and proper tagging too. So that's why this is a very competitive field, Joe. I'm sure you're aware of that. I wanted to show you what it really truly looks like when we take this and put this in a tool that I have. So the first one that I put here, this is a tool called Ahrefs, and what it does is it breaks down a website. We're primarily looking at this line right here. And so to start off, the UR is the popularity of the website. It's a 0 to 100 rating. And then also the strength of the website is the DR. So popularity and strength. And then, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, content we talked about. Backlinking is number 2. So they have 112,000 backlinks. Okay, so you're playing national spotlight, national competition. There's a lot of backlinks, but it's because of the campaign and what they're trying to rank for. So these 112,000 backlinks are actually qualifying them for almost 71,000 organic keywords, and that's coming from 2,300 referring domains. Okay, this also tells us right here they've gained 255 backlinks in the last month. They've lost 1,000 keywords. Okay, some of the things that we look at. Also, just a side note, with all this linking, there's 2 kinds of links really, a do follow and a no follow. You can see 93% do follow, only 6% no follow. That's a great ratio. Always want to have many more do follow than no follow. They have more power. Number 2 position, we've got Baseball Express, okay, 49 on the popularity, 42 on the website strength. These are very high numbers, okay. 109,000 backlinks, qualifying them for 43,000 keywords, okay. They've gained 21,000 backlinks and 665 keywords in the last month. Compare that to the number 1 position, okay. You can see what's going on here as far as keywords. And then let's look at number 3 position. So you can see here still very strong. Started to go down on the strength of the website, still very popular. Dropped to 53,800 backlinks for 77,000 keywords, okay, coming from 2,000 referring domains. So again, just to run through real quick, you can look, boom, 112 and 70,000, 110, 109 and 43,000, 53 and 77. So that's 1, 2, 3. You can see do follow, no follow. There's 63 and 36. That's number 2. 91 and 9. And as we talked about, it's similar, 93 and 6. Okay, so let's take a look at your website, how it compares. Okay, so these are your numbers here. UR5, DR 3.2, 44 backlinks, qualifying you for 36 organic keywords, okay? So you've lost a couple of backlinks in the last 30 days. You've gained some organic keywords. So obviously we need to work on both the popularity and the strength of the website compared to your competition. And then if you see here, do follow is only 16%, no follow is 73%. So these are also upside down. So that's kind of where you're at, my friend. This would just take some time and energy and some comprehensive plan to add backlinks, citations, and content in order to get this site up and ranking. Definitely possible, but in this arena, realistically, we'd be looking at, if I were to do this project, it's going to take about 9 to 12 months of ongoing SEO on a focused level to get the site ranking, but absolutely doable. So I hope this helped, my friend. Let me know if you have any questions, and of course, I appreciate your feedback. Thanks so much.